Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, guys? My name is Terrell Sproul, the owner of US Image Design, which is a digital marketing company specializing in SEO, social media, web development, and some off-page marketing as well. Um, I come from the print world, so I had to specialize in that first. So, nevertheless, I wanted to kind of go over something that an experience that I had last week, and it was with a young guy that was coming out, starting his own company, and it was a water damage company. And so basically, the guy, man, he's sharp. I mean, he knows his numbers. He's very good with digital marketing concepts and media, and so on and so forth. Social media, he's very very good with that. And so he knew what he wanted. And you know, after we got him squared away or whatever, I kind of asked him after the meeting. I was like, well, why didn't you go with a franchise business model versus trying to go on your own? I said they have great support systems, they have CE classes, you know, um, company events. They have a lot of out of state type events, so you can meet other you know franchisees, um, and to see what they're doing in their markets. And he was like, "Well, Terrell," he said, um, "all that is good. All that seems great. He said, but I'm in business to make money, and the biggest way to make money right now is on Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Um, as far as disaster business." And I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right." I said, "So what are you saying?" He said, "Well, before I made my decision to go on my own, I did some research on a few companies." And he mentioned Servicemaster Clean, Servpro, chemdry, and I think Paul Davis, I believe. And so I was like, okay. I said, so why didn't you go with those guys? He said, well, they weren't ranking. And I was like, what do you mean they weren't ranking? You know, he said, well, basically, when I did my search, for water damage companies, carpet cleaning companies, um, in my city, the city that I'm targeting, I couldn't find one, you know, and he's like, well, most people aren't really familiar, you know, with they heard the name before of like a Service Master or chemdry, but they're not really loyal to it. The first thing that comes to their head is carpet cleaning or water damage company. So I said, great, okay. So I shook his hand. I was like, well, thank you for doing business with us. I'll get you guys going soon. So when he left, it kind of stuck in my head, and I kind of knew already, but I didn't know how to what extent the problem was. So I went online and I did my search. So I went to water damage. Let's go back. Let's do this. Let's go to Chrome. So let's do the first term, which is water damage Atlanta. That is a huge term here in Atlanta. I'm telling you, super huge. And now you guys are you saying, well, it's really big, but look at the volume that it gets every single month. Okay, 170 searches per month for that term, water damage Atlanta, right? That's a very small term, but it generates really great yields. So if someone finds you, and they're generally going to go with the first company they choose because they have an emergency, and if it's a big enough job, they can do it as an insurance claim. So this term on Google, on Google paid ads, is $122. Okay, and that's to me is absolutely mind blowing. And so you can kind of see the ads here that are doing guaranteed ads, and they're doing, excuse me, Here's some paid ads, Google AdWords, and then you got your Google places, my business, Google My Business listings. And as I'm going down, I started going down. I'm looking for the companies that he mentioned. Oh, shoot. Sears is trying to kill him right now. Look at that. They got their foothold in water damage. Okay, let's go here. I'm just gonna browse through real quick. That's a mind blower. That's $122 per click. So that lets me know that if you have the ability to rank organically, that you will save a tremendous amount of money. I'm on page 3 on your marketing every single month. And nope, that's not it. I thought it was Servpro. Anyways, I'll go one page, and I'll keep this video really short. Yeah, I don't. I see a few franchises that I know, but he didn't mention those guys. So okay, I'm done with it. All right, so let's go back. So I didn't find a company here on the first page for that term, water damage Atlanta. Let's do carpet cleaning, and I'll do carpet cleaning. Okay, zero res is at the top. We know that. You hear the commercials everywhere. Okay, advertisers, Mr. Steam. No, I'll just go to page 2 on this one. I won't go that far back. If you're not on page 1 and you're not on page 2, um, you're gonna have a hard time generating a lead organically. Yeah. So I haven't seen any of those companies here. And some of those companies may not do carpet cleaning. I know Servicemaster does. I'm not sure about Paul Davis, but I do know they do the restoration side, the disaster restoration side of things, like mold and things like that. Let's try mold, mold removal. Let's say mold cleanup. Okay. See, this is mold testing, $17 per click. The term Servpro, look at that. That gets some pretty good searches. Okay. All right. So let's go down here. Mold cleanup. Yeah. I don't see. I see precision. All right. So, anyways, I was curious why that these companies weren't showing up. So I did a search. Let's see, let's see Servpro Atlanta. Let's see what I see. Let's see what I see. I put Service Pro. My bad, guys. All right. So that's the ad there. That's the corporate ad. And you have a few Servpros that represent this area. And I don't understand why I wasn't understanding why until, you know. So I clicked on this one here. There's a lot going on this page. A lot going on this page. I do see some things I really do like though. I like the fact that the video marketing is huge. I mean, if you're not on video right now, you're missing the boat. Anyways, that is a lot going on. I think it should be simplified, but that's another topic. So let's see. Let's go to why they're not ranking on the first page. Let's see here. Let's go with this line here. And go to Google. Uh-oh. Put it in close. Whoa. So look at this. There are 73 other results with the same identical content. Duplicate content. That is a killer of most franchises right there. Every franchise, most of the franchises that come into the business, they get the content that the company provides them, and they use that content inside their websites. But it's very difficult to rank when you have 73 other companies using that content. Let's try something. Let's try another line. Let's go to fire damage. Let's use the first line. Let's see. No, Google only scrolls about 40%. That's good. I should do a fire damage search, on Google. I may do that shortly. Uh, let's see. Let's see here. Yes, I'm almost positive that they're doing pretty well with fire damage. Um, let's go back to it. Let's go back to a water damage term. Mm, mm, mm. There's not too much content between the water damage here, but let's try it. Let's try it. Mm, Servpro. So there's 5 results. Anything over 2 or 3 can be can kind of hurt your rankings. Let's go here. Let's get rid of that because we don't like that right there. Okay. I think their problem here is that they don't have enough content pertaining to water damage. That's probably the reason why they're not ranking for water damage in Atlanta. Let's try. Let's try this term. And they may not have enough content. Oh, wow. No. No, 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 no. That's the killer right there. That's it. You have 4,820 other companies using this content. Okay. So that's the biggest reason why. Um, let's try Servicemaster. Let's try Servicemaster. That's the reason why you guys in Servpro, you got Servpro in Atlanta. You guys aren't ranking very well. You guys are overflowing with duplicate content throughout the search engines from coast to coast, actually nationwide. So let's do Google. Let's do a Servicemaster in Atlanta. Okay. All right, so this is the corporate site. So you have 2 that should be Dunwoody, Professional Restore. Um, let's not do them because they rank because all the other service masters rank to them. So that's why they're coming up on the top. but I want to look at the actual content. This is another corporate website, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right. So you guys are pretty much competing. Okay. Okay. I think there's a lot going on here, but same as the Servpro, it's just a little. This is old school way of trying to rank, and I think um, that's hurting him a little. Oh, and I can see another reason. Look at this. So back in the day, you used to kind of flood your websites with keywords. See that right there? Let's try something. That word is on a page 19 times, but it's not a good balance because there's not many that much content to balance that out. So it's going to be very difficult because Google's actually going to penalize because he over keyworded his this page, his water damage page. I mean, it is actually way too many water damages in this page, and I really don't have to even look at it to see if he has duplicate content because this is killing him right now. Let's go to another website. Mm, that was a janitor services. I don't see too many. Oh, I see a water damage one here. Is that local? Yes, it is. Restoring peace of mind. Once again, this is another page, a prime example. This doesn't have enough content to even compete with, you know, other water damage companies that's in the area. Um, but let's take some of this content what we have here, and it's hard to pick because they have Atlanta. Let's see, let's see. They just don't have enough content. I really can't really pick from here because they don't have enough content. So that's another reason why the guys aren't really ranking that well. It's because of the content. Mm, let's try something here. Let's try this one. All right, so that's 42 results for that. So you guys are pretty much killing yourselves because I think this was maybe like a press release that was sent out, and it put this same content in multiple sites. That's the killer because it's still 42 pages of duplicate content, which is not that, which is horrible. When you do your content on your pages, do not market that content that's on your page on other sites. Create unique content for those other page for other marketing platforms such as like press releases or Facebook or um, it's okay to share your post or your page to a Facebook page, but it's not okay to blast that same page content into multiple platforms because it still creates duplicate content, and you're really killing your results because it's weakening your results in the search. Okay, let's see. Let's try this one. That's not bad. And let's try carpet cleaning. You got carpet cleaning? Carpet cleaning. Let's try carpet cleaning. And let's copy this page. Let's copy this. This will be my last one, I promise. I'm gonna do this one here. And I'll be out you guys' hair. Okay, two results on that. That's unique content. Let's try this line. So I see in some spots you have unique content. I guess what you do, you guys go in and put your unique content at the very top. That's unique there. Pretty good so far, but it's just not enough content. So with when it comes to search, when competing with another company, you'll notice that a company that has a certain amount of content, let's say 1,000 words on a page versus a company that has, 300 words, they're going to rank a little bit better because the percentage of keywords associated with this content is going to be a lot greater than this page. And so Google's going to think first of all, if it's not duplicate content on the page, and it has 1,000 words, Google's going to say they're more relevant. But if you have a page that has 300 words and with the word damage term, keyword, phrase in there one time, it's going to make it very difficult for you guys to compete. So, I mean, you have on the first page, you might have a company that has 1,000, you might have a company that has 700, you might have a company that has 1,500 keywords, words of content on that page. But because you only have 300 or 500 or whatever, you can't really even begin to compete with those guys. And not only that, you have a problem with the duplicate content issue, which is, excuse me, which makes it very, very difficult to rank on the search. So not only do you have low content, not enough content, you also have duplicated information. Yeah, so I think your major problem here, Servicemaster, what's this? I can see what let's see. Servicemaster. All right, let's go back. So Servicemaster, I'm gonna say SM restore us. So you guys' major problem is just you don't have enough content. You have unique content, but you don't have enough content. You don't have enough content that you can put in the right amount of keywords to even compete with the competitive, even compete with your guys here in Atlanta. If you were to just change up the information and so on and so forth, I mean, just add more information, add more content, add a few keywords in there. I think that'll boost you guys up. And I didn't even go into the metadata. I mean, that's another major factor. That could be another reason why you're not ranking. But I know based on what I'm seeing here on content, that's probably the biggest problem that I see with you guys ranking. Chemdry, Atlanta. Okay. But they got some reviews for sure. 60 reviews is not bad. This is a little bit more easier on the eyes. Let's see. This looks like a lot easier video. Might be a little dated, but other than that, it's still pretty easy on the eyes. Um, let's go to carpet cleaning. Okay, so let's pull. What I do, I try not to put this in here because I know it's not going to be this chemdry Atlanta. I know that's only unique to them. I'm trying to find a sentences in between. Um, that's going to be unique content. I mean, duplicate or unique content. So look at this, 639 results from coast to coast. All these guys are competing. And I can almost guarantee you that if I go through these pages and I look them up, let's see, KN KNC cleaning. This is not a chemdry, is it? Okay, guys. So this is a company that is using chemdry's content. And if you're seeing this information, you guys might want to give this guy a slap because I hate people that steal other companies' content and use it as their own. I would most definitely get in contact with them and slap the hell out of them. So let's see. That's really a pet peeve of mine because like, if you work hard and you develop the content yourself and you spend money on that content, you have companies come behind you to steal that content. That is a major slap in the face. This content is being repeated all over the place. Uh, this is like almost like a press release type deal too. Like they may have launched a press release with the same content that's on your website. You don't never do that. Never ever do that. It kills the content of your page. So nevertheless, I was going to try to keep the video short. I made it a little bit too long. Sorry about that, guys. But if you guys need help with anything, have questions about content, metadata, ranking on search engines, feel free to give me a holler. You can give me a holler. Just give me a holler on my website or check my website at usimagdesign.com or you can give me a holler at 678-481-9416, 678-481-9416. I just believe that the biggest issue is really getting unique content on a page, but without studying the metadata, that would be a whole nother video altogether, and it will take hours to explain. Um, I think tackling that duplicate content issue and the amount of content you have on your page. Oh yeah, and keyword stuffing. Don't stuff keywords into a page. That's the old school black hat way of doing things now. Um, those three things alone, addressing those things will actually start improving your rankings, um, and will improve your visibility. And not even that, it will actually make your site look a little bit more full when people come to the site. So nevertheless, thanks a lot. My name is Terrell Sproul, signing out.